Hey, so if you have ever been told that you shouldn't do something or that you weren't going to amount to anything, then listen up for the next few minutes. Next to me is this legend and very handsome spunk, Dave Tabain. Dave, how are you?
Good, thank you, Rebecca. It's awesome to be here today at the Business League breakfast.
Yeah, so Dave's been with us this morning talking about the business influences and really his story of how he's gone from small town countryman to influencer around the world. More than 5,000 people have done his programs, and he's had the opportunity to have staged in 5 countries, and added to that 2 world championships in kettlebell lifting.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. So Dave, our crew this morning at the Business League,
Yep.
there was 65 people there. They're listening very closely to what you had to say. We're really, really impressed. One of the things that stood out for me was how much of your experience has been led by others. Mm-hmm. So how much is that when you're like going for something like a world championship or even a new business venture, like you're launching books into schools or helping gyms grow?
Yep.
How much of that is kind of motivated by what people are going to get out of it?
Well, it's huge. I think you have like a push and a pull kind of force. So sometimes you'll have people trying to pull you back in a way, but then you'll have people that are like pushing you to go further or pulling you further. So, for having people in my life, the people that I've had in my life, I've been grateful to have in my life, have absolutely changed my life in so many ways, like every single day, whatever challenges sort of have been faced, I've been blessed enough to have people that have come in at the right time, and so if every negative is a positive, and that's if every positive is a negative, so having different people and mentors and people that I've been able to look up to, even if I don't know them, look up to just certain people, and surround myself with these people, like it's been an absolute game changer. It's definitely it's contributed to why I'm even here today.
Because you told a great story about when you opened your gym. You were working 3 jobs. You opened your gym at 17, and you were painting your first wall, and a lady walked in, and you were like, "Well," and she's like, "I want to be trained." You go, "Well, I'm not ready."
Not ready.
So I reckon there's
Natalie,
probably lots.
Natalie Seeley, shout out to Natalie Seeley. Ted Seeley, the Seeley family created Climate Technologies, and they own Bonaire and do all these amazing things. That family changed my life more than I can ever repay them for. It's absolutely incredible what they've done.
But I reckon there's lots of people who go, "Oh, but I'm not ready. I don't have the brand
Huge,
name, or I don't have the business cards, or I don't have the website, or whatever it is."
Yep.
What's a little hack for them to get around
Okay.
that?
All right, so yes.
You make it look really easy.
Oh no, it's definitely not easy, but nothing good or worth it is ever easy in that sense. But yeah, Natalie walked into my shop. She was this one person who came in and said, like, I want to be trained, and I said, I'm not ready. And so she challenged me at that point. She said, well, is that a kettlebell over there? And I said, yeah. And she said, well, move all your shit and we're going to be training. I was like, okay, yes, miss. And I listened to her, and so that my kind of mentality. And so I had this little analogy: if there's only one person, that's enough to get started. 1 is better than 0. And so that's it. So regardless whether I'm speaking to an event or launching anything or whatever it is if there's one person, that's more than enough reason to come in, do an absolutely good job, and do your absolute best. Because if you want more than one, you got to do a great job with one, or not just great, you got to be an awesome job if you want to have any chances of growing that out. So if there's one, that's better than none.
So, as I said, you did make this whole thing look easy, like attitude and saying, yeah, I'm just going to go and give it a go, and you seem to be really bolstered in yourself. How do people, if someone's listening now and going, oh yeah, you sound, that's fine, you're out there, you're in your 20s, you've got no kids, and you make it look easy, and you've been given all these things, but you haven't been given much, and you've worked for everything. How do you stay on top of that in your own mind? What are things you do every day?
Look, it's a challenge, and a lot of time is, I'm going through different challenges I'm helping other people with. Just because you're going through challenges yourself, and you may think that you got anything together, not everyone has anything together. Like, if someone thinks they get their shit together in every single aspect of life, they're probably kidding themselves, and they're ready for a big setback or a fall potentially. But yeah, with it is, it's all about showing up on the day and knowing what your objective is of that day. And just like when I rock up to my little gym, is when I walk inside that gym, that is my zone to switch on. So even if there's a bomb going off at home or whatever it is, that's my space to provide the service. So in that point, it was like every single person that walks into my gym, I'm going to make their day better than when they walked in. When they leave, they're going to make their day better, and that's my focus, regardless of what's going on or what shit I don't have together. So for people out there who's watching things, just watches everyone else going, oh, they're all got it together. No, they're doing it despite not having everything together, but they're doing what they can with what they've got, and that's all I'm doing here. And that's because I definitely don't have all my shit together, and things might I do a talk and so forth, but
Yeah.
I'm definitely not perfect. I'm still going through all the different challenges like anyone else.
And every day is a different day.
Just turning up to spot.
Yeah. So, I loved it so much, and it really took out for me just that whole idea of having something bigger than you to serve, and making sure that you are showing up for that every time you work out to whatever it is that you're doing. Yeah. Okay, so Dave Tabain, you missed him, but if,
Next time.
not sorry. If you want to be involved in what we're doing in the Business League, which is really what Dave's talking about, lifting each other up, creating community with like-minded people who want to grow, who want to develop and want to connect with others, then this is the place to be. So,
what you guys got here, like this is the best run breakfast and business league and networking event I've ever been to, and I'm not just saying that, like literally these guys got it set. And how do you say, it's a funny one. A lot of time people think that I don't need that or whatever it is, but you don't know it until you try it, and you don't know it until you get in there and you experience it and give it a chance, and you see like what comes out of it. And the room was full of epic people, like what you've literally got your shit together on this. So like it's really cool. So you've got a business like I can't say it enough and stress enough about surrounding yourself with people and like-minded people that are fighting the same battles, and and they equally understand like the effort it takes to be in business, and not only that, can bloody help each other up. That's the big thing, and that's in business can feel sometimes alone, but that's why it's so valuable of what you've got, which is amazing.
Thank you, Dave. So if you wish that you were here, then join us at the next event, thebusinessleague.com.au/networking-events for your tickets. I'm Rebecca Plant from the Business League. This handsome gentleman here is...
Pow! Dave Tabain.
We'll see
Thanks
you
for
soon.
watching.